Now, last night, Travis Scott had his AstroWorld festival in Houston. It was streaming on Apple Music, and from my seat at home, it looked like it was a lit-ass event. Drake came out and turned up the whole crowd. But apparently, there was a lot more going on in that crowd than we actually know. What we're hearing right now is that there have been 8 confirmed deaths and multiple injuries at the show. With the amount of people there crammed in together, it looks like a lot of people suffered from cardiac arrest and ended up passing out in the middle of the crowd, which can be very, very, very dangerous. Now, this has prompted them to cancel the Saturday show. They were actually set to have another show on Saturday, but due to this event, they're having to cancel the show. Now, this is super unfortunate. Imagine going out to have a good time at a concert. You know that a Travis Scott concert is super turned up. You're there to have a good time, and this is what happens. Peep this video of an EMT trying to get through the crowd during AstroWorld and kids just moshing on it. It's a wild scene. When you have these kinds of festivals, you have to make sure you take all precautions when it comes to the people attending your show. This is something that we've seen happen at a lot of other festivals in the past, and Travis Scott is unfortunately gonna have to deal with the backlash that's gonna come with this. Travis Scott was having a good week out in Houston, doing a lot of charitable events, hosting baseball games. He was really giving a lot to the city of Houston during this week, and it's so sad that it had to end like this. This will most likely overshadow everything that he did this weekend, and it's unfortunate, but you have to take the right steps to make sure that the people at your venue are safe. And I know that's probably not directly Travis Scott taking care of that, but it still has to happen. Your team has to make sure that the precautions are being taken. I have here a testimony from somebody who actually was at AstroWorld, and she says, "I just left AstroWorld Festival, and let me say this, as someone who has been to every AstroFest that has been, this was completely different. It was awful. I passed out because people were pushing up against me so much that I couldn't breathe. Sam got good people to apparently crowd surf my unconscious body to the security guard, and I got carried to the little section behind general admission and put down on a stool thing. When I woke up, I had a water bottle on my lap. I had no clue what happened. When I stood up, I looked around and people were getting carried out with eyes rolled into the back of their heads by security, bleeding from their nose and mouth. I yelled, 'Has anybody checked the pulse?' The security guard, frantic, asked me to help him. I checked 2 people and one did not have a pulse. I told them I was an ICU nurse, and then the security guard, hearing that, said, 'Please come help us.'" She continues to write that she went back there to the area where they had all the kids that were being injured and hurt, and saw that they were not prepared to handle a situation of this magnitude. We're gonna keep you guys updated if any more news comes. My prayers are with the family, man. Shout out to all the yo-yas on the east side. It's your boy KD. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'm out of here.